William Floyd Collins, better known as Floyd Collins, was born June 20th, 1887 in Logan County, Kentucky, to Lee Collins and Martha Jane Burnett. From an early age, Floyd developed a hobby of exploring caves. This pastime led to the discovery of Crystal Cave in 1917 beneath his father's farmland. Floyd developed the cave into a tourist attraction that boasted unique helictite and gypsum cave formations. Floyd knew of another potential cave located on property owned by Beasley Doyle. This cave, known as Sand Cave, had prime real estate situated right before Cave City Road. Travellers would easily pass by Sand Cave before continuing to the other show caves such as Mammoth Cave. Floyd entered into an agreement with Beasley Doyle to explore Sand Cave and share the profits if the cave proved worthy to show. Floyd first entered Sand Cave on January 30th, 1925, with only a single kerosene lantern, and shortly found it offered many challenges. He found himself squeezing through tight passageways, at one point so tight that he had to inch through it on his stomach, with one arm stretched out ahead of him, pushing his lantern and the other arm at his side. Beyond this crawl, the cave began to open up, but his lantern suddenly began to flicker. Floyd knew the peril of losing light in a cave, so he reluctantly began his return journey. As he returned through the tight crawl, his foot dislodged a 27-pound rock which wedged his ankle in place. Try as he might, in his awkward position, he could not remove his foot. He was trapped in a stone straight jacket. Thus begun Floyd's harrowing tale in Sand Cave. Once it was discovered that Floyd was trapped in the cave, rescue efforts slowly ramped up. Engineers, geologists, and cavers were called in from all over the local area and state. When more conventional means failed, miners began digging a shaft to reach him. Rescuers worked long hours, day and night, in hopes of finding a solution to getting Floyd unstuck from Sand Cave. The workers encountered periods of rain and cold weather, cave collapses, and disagreements among leaders on how to proceed. The rescue effort spanned over 17 days, with many tactics to rescue Floyd attempted, but all of them ultimately failing. Throughout the rescue efforts, the story began too big for Cave City. People began to arrive from all parts of the country, and a carnival atmosphere took hold at the mouth of Sand Cave. Vendors appeared, selling food, drink, and souvenirs. Thousands of sightseers descended on Cave City, and the state was forced to dispatch troops to keep order. Reporters came from all over as the news of Floyd Collins' entrapment became a national story. The most notable of these reporters was William Burke Miller, called Skeets because he was not much bigger than a mosquito. Skeets Miller made several daring trips into Sand Cave to interview Floyd. Interviews which would later earn him the Pulitzer Prize. On the 18th day after his entrapment, rescuers finally reached Floyd via a 55-foot vertical shaft, but it was too late. Floyd Collins was pronounced dead of exposure, and Sand Cave was sealed with Floyd's body inside. Only months later would his body be removed for a formal burial closer to his family home near Crystal Cave. He now rests in the Mammoth Cave Baptist Church Cemetery.